Okay. We are back. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully this is better. Is it better, guys? Are we on point? Let us know. Cats put the emphasis on the man who doesn't work, won't eat, thereby placing weight on the man. Yeah, better. Okay, great. Amazing. And yes, that's true. That's absolutely true. And
now I will say that there is a greater responsibility on the man to provide for his family.
Yeah.
However, I think the truth remains the same for everybody. Like, you still gotta eat. You still gotta work if you want to eat. So.
And that's not to say that women can't stay at home and be here, working on their home, because like Daryl said, it is still work. Like cleaning your house. I lost signal again. The devil don't want me to get my woman. You a mess. Cleaning the house, washing clothes, washing dishes, all that stuff. That is work. Hey, Tiwala. Hey.
What up? Welcome.
That is work. That is a lot of work. And so, I mean, some women stay home and don't work on the house. So it's not a job they're speaking of. Right. That's true. This is true. I don't really know how you stay at home and don't work on your house. Because, I mean, unless you want your house to be like filthy, dirty, nasty, like, I don't know. This is great. I heard some teaching that almost considered being outside of the home as sin. What? That's lies from the pit. That's lies from the pit. No. And that's the thing that I know a lot of traditional churches do, like, push that on women, and it's very discouraging. It's so discouraging, and it's not okay. It's not biblical. It's not biblical at all. Again, I'm not saying that, all I'm saying is it's our responsibility to keep our home, but we also have the liberty to be business women. Look at the Proverbs 31 woman. She was working, okay? So the next point, she increases her wealth through sound investments. She is fruitful and productive. She is fruitful and productive. And she increases her wealth through sound investments. That's amazing. That right there tells you that she has the ability to negotiate. She has the ability to make wise decisions as it relates to bringing in income, right? It says in verse 16, she considers a field and buys it, and then she plants a vineyard. Fruit! She's fruitful. Speaking my language. Yes, she's fruitful. And I think that, again, that's so encouraging. Like, again, for the woman who is at home, so for me, I'll speak on my own situation. I'm at home. I take care of my home, but I'm also grinding right now to build. I'm building something right now. I'm building my own brand, working on the brand, and then working on our sexual healing as well. And that's huge in the context of this chapter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Building something, and I'm seeing fruit. Like, it might not always be financial. It's not like a consistent income, but there is fruit happening, right? There's people who are giving me encouragement and saying that these things that you're giving me works, or these things that you're giving me is helping me, or these things that you're giving me is, it's actually producing fruit in their lives, right? So that's amazing. Opportunities have come by, like crazy opportunities that I can't even tell y'all right now, but crazy opportunities that have come by, which says a lot and speaks a lot to my work ethic and what I'm growing in and just trying to establish for myself and for my family. So, hey,
what up?
Hello. And so the next one, it says she makes profit and earns her own money. Verse 16, again, out of her earnings. She's making her own money. She's, putting her hands to the plow, getting these things. Are you still doing the makeup, John? No, I haven't done that in a while. Don't really want to do it. Not that I can't do it. Not that I'm not open to it. It's just not something that's on my radar right now. Just been focusing on some other stuff. You'll find out sooner than later. But yeah, it's she makes profit and earns her own money like that. Again, that kind of gives us the confidence to be able to, you know, create things that can bring in money. So, you know, as a creative entrepreneur, which is what I am, I'm a creative. Yes, I'm a mother. Yes, I'm a wife. But I'm also constantly thinking through. I have so many ideas coming in and out of my head that I know can bring in income. And no, money is not that's not my goal. But we live in Brooklyn. You know, our rent is pretty steep. We're here serving God.
And it's going up.
It is going up. Pray for us. Ooh, that just, yeah. Yes, it is. And so, you know, we're just trying to be wise about what it is that we're doing. And we're a team. And I see my husband like grinding, like he's tired. And like, Lord, I need these things that you have me building right now to really bring in some really good fruit. Because, you know, I'll get sad looking at him. Did you go to college, or would you recommend college for young women wanting to start a business? I did go to college. And I think, you know, college is not necessarily for everybody, and everybody doesn't have to absolutely go. I hate my rent. It's $618. Man, I'm so ungrateful. What?
Yeah, bro, look.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, if you add at least another $1,000 to that, and then you'll be in Brooklyn.
Yeah, another $1,200 pretty much. almost.
I mean, most
like 1,100. It's somebody said something. The gospel according to Boosie: she cooks, she cleans, and never smells like onion rings. I'm so mad at
Boosie,
you.
Lil Boosie.
Oh my gosh, slay me now, Lord. Listen. The rent is so crazy here. It's just like, wow. I was shocked that we got the
Lil Boosie. He's actually a Flavor Flav's son.
Is he?
I believe
so.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, I've never listened to anything of his.
Do you know Jahil Richards? Mm-mm. He looked like he could be. I was just thinking that. I didn't want to say that. He looked like it. Yeah, I didn't know that. Louisiana rapper. Oh no, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I gotta check. I gotta double check my sources.
Hilarious. Anyway, so Proverbs 31 woman, she's making that dough. I'm from the South. We can't avoid them. Well, yeah, I believe that. So next point. I'm from the South. Yeah. She is a strong and hard-working woman. Verse 17 says, she sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her tasks. Her arms are strong for her tasks. So, ladies, that means you need to be working out. Listen, I know that's not what it says, but I'm just saying. Her arms are strong. You can't be having weak arms trying to work. I mean, back then they were, ouch, listen. Back then they were, making clothes. They were doing like sewing and all this type of stuff. Like, I mean, a lot of us don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to sew. I could have swore you knew him. He was talking about going to Cali to plant, and I'm like, Oh, You're talking about the guy, Jahil, what'd you say? Jahil Richardson? Anyway, so yeah, listen, women, listen. It's saying right here, she sets about her work vigorously. That means she's putting in work physically, like physical work. If you're struggling to put in that physical work, I mean, even with cleaning a house, like you got to have some stamina. Yep, my bad for the straight. It's all good. Y'all keep going in and out. I'm not sure. I hope that the service is good. I see some people rejoining. Let us know if it's like kind of crazy. But yeah, putting in work, you gotta be in shape. Like, I encourage y'all. I literally just started being more consistent and doing that, and it helps. You know, sometimes I'm tired at certain days. If I get like a little nap, I'm good. After that nap, I'm good. Because I know I worked hard that morning. This morning specifically, I ran down Eastern Parkway, and it was rugged. It was pretty rugged. It was pretty rugged, but I feel good, you know. I'm not all, not feeling groggy and stuff like that. So encourage y'all to work out so that y'all can be strong enough to put in the work that you need to put in, whatever that work is. Stamina is so true. I've been feeling exhausted, and it affects how I handle my day. Girl, do you homeschool? I surely do not, and I will not. Do not, and I will not. Can't do it. Now, if I was homeschooling, that I wouldn't be able to have a business. Like, there's no way. I've seen my very close friends doing it, and nah, I don't have any desire. Haha, public schools can be rough, man. Well, not the public school my children are in. Hey. We have a really good friend whose mom was in, she worked in public school here in Brooklyn for years, like 20-some years. And she recommended some really great schools. And my son and my daughter got into some really good schools. So they're in a good place. Brooklyn has some really good, some decent schools. So they're good. Well, public schools in the New Orleans area, yeah, I'm sure. Dope, I'm happy for them. Yeah, Philly is bad. Now, if they was in Philly, they probably would not be. I'd be taking them to a co-op or something. But I am not homeschooling my children. If anybody who wants to homeschool their children, kudos to you. Like, for real, because I just can't do it.
Thumbs up, like, at the same time.
Do it, and I encourage people to do it because it is a great thing. Like, for your children to learn from you, like, it's great. I'm already working on it. That's what's up. That's dope.
Yeah,
I just know it's not built for me.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff in the schools that I'm like, if you got the gift, especially if you can teach your kids and like you can teach them good stuff that they're not gonna get in public school.
Yeah.
Or even if you set up a co-op or some kind of situation where they got like the online situation for your kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I mean that's great. Go for it. You got the time. Y'all, you're saving the money. Go for it. Do it. But in our situation, that's yeah. Just,
I'm with it in the formative years. Yeah. There's K-12 online now. Yeah. One of our friends does it too online. I was homeschooled for 1.5 years and it was horrible. Really? Aw.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, so the next one is she is a generous giver. It says in verse 20, she opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. So, I mean, she obviously was wealthy enough to be able to give to the poor. And, I think that's, again, it's important. I think in general, not just for women, but for, couples and just people in general. Like, you need to have your finances in order so that you can give to others, right? Because if you ain't got nothing to give, like, even if it's not finances, like if you can at least give food or whatever, time, stuff like that. Like, I remember there were times when we first got married, we was struggling, like for real struggling. And, I would be intentional about just giving my time to people. Like, yo, come over. I'll come over and spend time with you. I'll come over and, help you do whatever, clean or whatever they needed. So I think that can apply to anybody, really. But it's just, again, encouraging to see that the Proverbs 31 woman is wealthy enough to give to the needy, to the poor, right? She dresses the part and doesn't neglect her appearance. In verse 22, it says she is clothed in fine linen and purple. So let's just talk about that a little bit, right? Not that you got to be like, decked out every day, all day, but you need to at least be your attire, purple, right? Well, this is like a maroon, but it kind of is purple.
It's purple.
Anyway, you got to be like put together, you know what I'm saying? And again, you don't have to be decked out in your fur and your heels every day, but at least like your appearance is on point. Translation, she bad. Exactly.
Hilarious.
I like my our old pastor who's our spiritual father. He would say, "No homie, like don't be looking homey like you just rolled out the bed. Like, women, get your life in order and get yourself together. If your head ain't done, put a head wrap on. It still looks very regal." And sometimes it be like that. Listen. I know hence this head wrap. My hair is not done. It is not cut. So when I get it cut, then I wear it out. But, you know, you have your days. You can just throw this on. It's cute, though. Thanks. So, yeah, ladies, just, you know, look the part. Make sure you don't walk outside with your pajamas on and your little bonnet on. I see a lot of women around here with their bonnets on. My son was even like, pajamas outside? He said it all loud. I was like, Levi, come on. But even the kids, they like, why they got on pajamas outside? You know, so listen, don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, because like for me personally, you go all the time here, it's like I have
bones and lashes looking a whole bonnets. Oh yes, right. Girl, bonnets and lashes.
Look, bonnets, or like they'll have the hair wrapped and like bobby pinned all the way around.
Oh yeah, in the doobie.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's it. They just walk around like that. I'm like,
that's Rihanna's fault though, because she went on an award show with her hair like that. I was like, why she got her hair in a doobie? That is not cute. Yeah. Oh gosh. Anyway.
I mean, I was doing it before that, but you know.
Yeah.
Or rollers. If you're gonna put rollers in your hair and leave the house, put the bonnet on.
No, don't put a bonnet on. Put on a nice little rag. You can put a rag on, tie it up in the front. It could be cute.
Do something. Just cover the rollers. You know what I'm saying?
Do something. Okay, so the next one. I don't know how you
come back from rollers.
I don't either. The next one, she produces quality items that people want to buy. Verse 24, she makes linen garments and sells them and supplies the merchants with sashes. So she's making quality stuff. Everything is excellent. Everything she does is excellent. She's not just creating things and, you know, oh, this look whack, I'm going to just try to sell it anyway. Like, no. She's very intentional about what she's creating. And I think for me, you know, that is definitely applicable. And excellence, exactly. Anytime I'm creating something or, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing, it's like, okay, I need to be making quality stuff. And again, that can apply to anybody, really. Be sure that you're making quality stuff, but specifically for the woman, you know, just make sure it's quality, guys. Like, don't just be putting anything out there. If you're, you know, whatever it is, even if it's something at work. Man, this dude D looks spent. He is. Are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm
okay,
good.
All right.
I got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, he's so tired. Pray for him, y'all. She is wise. Verse 26, she speaks with wisdom. So, yes, get some sleep. I know, right? So ladies, so things that come out of our mouths should be laced with wisdom. We shouldn't be having, you know, unhealthy speech or
being a bulldog.
Oh gosh. Hilarious. Somebody get that man a sandwich. Hilarious. Yeah, it's not, we don't want to be like Juanita, but you know, maybe more like, I don't know. I can't even think of anybody right now. Oh, what's her name? What's
Nancy Lee DeMoss?
Nancy Lee, or the other one. That's the problem. I don't have a filter at times. Listen, you got to put that filter on your mouth, child. Filter. I know you like me, you mean. You're not that, listen, Destiny, you think you're worse than you really are, but you really are not. Trust me, you have grown tremendously. So, get that out your head. What is her name? What's Tony Evans' daughter's name? Oh, gosh. I cannot think of her name right now. With the long... Priscilla. Yes, thank you. Priscilla Shire. I really appreciate her and her wisdom. Like, her wisdom is so... Like, she's just wise beyond her years. And I appreciate her. Because she looks like me. You know, we might have different, you know, be in different contexts, but she pretty much is a Proverbs. I mean, she is a Proverbs 31 woman, and she reps her husband. She's, you know, at home. When she's at home with her family, but she's also preaching and speaking to thousands of women, you know. So I really appreciate her business acumen and her ministry, her heart for ministry, and a heart for her family and her home. I appreciate that. So she's really a good example. If you don't know who Priscilla Shirer is, you can look her up. If somebody can type her name down there and spell it out for me, if you know how to spell her name. I think it's Shirer. Shirer, yeah. Oh, and she did this book series on the Sabbath, on taking the Sabbath. Oh my God, it's called Breathe. Lord Jesus. Talk about convicting. That thing is convicting. Y'all got to get that book. Ladies, get it today. Seriously. It's a study. It comes with like questions. Oh, excuse me.
That is lemon ginger echinacea, people.
My throat.
Trader Joe's, cop that.
Yes, Trader Joe's. That's like a plug. They need to see.
They need to sponsor us.
I know, right? All her books are convicting. Absolutely. Senegal, Trinidad, neither. We're in Brooklyn. Getting one here soon. Yeah. But yeah, that book series is great. It's really, really good. Very convicting. Her family is not neglected. Verse 28 says, her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. So if your spouse and your children
ain't writing them 143s and SOSs, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't know. You might not be
right. My husband has written multiple songs about me. Praise God. And then every time I listen to it, I'm like, he's talking about me? Like confused. Like, who are you talking about? But praise God for that. Praise God that, he's seen me through my good, my bad, and my ugly. Yep, absolutely. And he still praises me, which is really, really, really amazing and so gracious of him, because I don't feel like I deserve any of that. Next one, she's a godly woman. It says a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So as a godly woman, that means we're in our word, specifically, not just specifically, but consistently. What is the proper name for the purple article of clothing you have on? Scarf. It's just a scarf. It's just fabric. I just bought some fabric and tied it up. Nothing special. A head wrap. Yeah, there you go. But being a godly woman just means that you're pursuing the Lord. You're abiding in Him. You're abiding in His word. Man, I played SOS at my wedding. Like 3 people caught the album at the reception. That's what's up. That's banging.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
So yeah, just being in your word and spending time with the Lord, that's a daily thing. And as women, I know a lot of times we will just get up and just go, right? We'll just start working, doing stuff in the house, tending to the kids and to the family, and not taking the time to spend with the Lord. And that should be like our priority, right? And so, yeah, not that you have to do it first thing in the morning, but I know for me, when I do it first thing in the morning, this thing is hurting my head. Sorry, guys. When I do it first thing in the morning, my day is just like way more, I'm just more productive and effective, and, I'm able to get things more done. I'm able to see more clear for the day, and, it's just better. So I just really encourage you all to really just stay in your word, stay prayed up, like for your family, pray for your husbands, pray for your future husband, and pray for, whoever you need to pray for, but just constantly be in prayer about, everything that's going on in your life. And just having a heart of repentance as well, confessing and repenting to your spouse or your friends, whoever, like that's what makes up a godly woman, right? Just being able to, show off the glory of Christ through your life, and emulating who Christ is, right? So encourage y'all to do that. The last one I have is that she's honored and well respected in her community or her field. Verse 31, it says, honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. So your community should be, if you're a godly woman, you're really walking out this Proverbs 31 woman thing, like your community should be able to be praising you and can see fruit in you. And you know, the city, no, not just the city, like, you know, it don't have to be a city specifically, but people around you. Hi. And I was like, oh, dang. Hey. Hilarious. The people.
That bad. Look. This person about to get blocked already.
Right. I was like, wait, I know her. She been on the scope.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
We're glad it was a mistake.
But yeah, it's your community should know who you are and praise you, like to like they can attest to you being a godly woman, you know what I mean, being wise and being able to take care of your family. Like that should be evident in your life. Translates and she be in these streets. It's so crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to. It wasn't anything super duper deep, but I just wanted to encourage y'all on what the Proverbs 31 woman looks like, and the fact that she is a keeper of her home, and she's also a businesswoman. It's not just either or, like, oh, she just concentrates on the house and she doesn't do anything outside of the house. But no, you can be both. You can absolutely be both. And if you're only a keeper of your home, amen. And if you're, you know, a businesswoman, make sure you keeping up with your home too. Even single women, make sure your house is in order. Because I'm telling you, you put that into practice now, it's going to be cake for you when you get married. I really needed this on point. Oh, praise God. Yay.
Yeah, because look, when you get married, you're going to walk into a house with another person, and then later on, other people who are going to be messy.
Yes.
So if you messy,
my goodness,
you're going to be part of the problem. If you don't know how to cook, you're going to be part of, like, who going to cook? You know what I'm saying?
If
like,
you get caught up in a career and then your house be falling apart and you wonder why. Listen, it's a struggle. I still struggle. Even though I'm home, sometimes I struggle because I'm putting a lot of work in here, but I don't let my house go crazy for too long. Like, I can't. Like, I just can't. I'm like, I get real funny and weird. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to sit anywhere. I don't want to do anything in my house because I'm not comfortable. But, you know, and my husband, when he can help, he does help. But he hasn't been able to really help that much since he's been, you know, working a lot. So
when I get home, I'm tired.
Right. And so I get, because I'm tending to the kids and during the weekend, it's like, oh Lord, I don't want to do nothing.
Weekends is the worst.
Mary Magdalene was a woman who helped finance Jesus' ministry. Businesswoman. Hey! I did not know that.
Of course, Serena knows.
I know, right? Listen, what do you say to religious men who say a woman's place is in the home only? I say tell him to read Proverbs 31. That's all I would say.
Take that.
He be folding those clothes though. Listen. The laundry is my husband's job. Like he does that thing and kills it. Cause
laundry with the Levites.
I can't do it. I cannot haul all them clothes for 4 people down 4 flights of steps and then bring it back up. There's no way. I'm just not.
When some of it's wet.
Listen, it's too much. It's just way too much. So he does all of that. Praise the Lord. Like, I'm so grateful and thankful for my husband. And not just because he folds clothes, but because he's really a good, amazing man. Y'all steps are a beast. Listen, do you work? Who, me? I work from home. So we were talking about Proverbs 31 women being business women and keepers of the home. And so I do both. I am a businesswoman and I am a keeper of my home. I thought you said we needed strong arms for the task. Listen, you do need strong arms for the task. However, though, that is a whole nother beast. Like, for real, whole nother beast.
She could do it if she needed to.
Yeah, if I absolutely had to, of course I'm gonna make it work. But I'm not carrying it all at once. I probably do like a couple trips, cause that thing. LOL, I'm playing. Listen, I already know, but it's crazy.
It is a lot though. Cause I'll be tired. I'll be like, yo.
Like, I don't want to go back downstairs.
When we move, it better be to the like 1st or 2nd floor.
And I'm praying that we get either a laundry mat in the building or in our apartment, cause it is rugged, straight up. So anyway, ladies, I just not in Brooklyn. Well, it's a couple. It's some places that have laundromats in their in the basement or the laundry area. And then there are some places that had the washer and dryer inside the apartment. But it just costs too much.
They want 2 G's for that.
This is a lot of money that we ain't got right now. So we'll see. Pray for us.
Forget about it.
So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys with that. If you have any questions or comments or encouragements, please feel
about
free.
this or other things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
It doesn't have to be related to this necessarily, but it could be a marriage relationship question.
brothers, if y'all got questions, ask them now, cause I'm a dip.
Yeah, he's about to go. Hilarious. Any questions?
If
No?
you got them, say I got one, and
If
then
not-
type your question.
If not, man, will we see another collective project? Hilarious.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Probably not. I don't know, cause yeah, the last time we did it for the sake of
Aw.
doing a missions trip, and Tim is like, he's not leaving the house for 2 weeks straight again, straight up. So I don't know. So if we did one for the purpose of a missions trip, it probably would be without Tim, but I'm not sure. So it might just not happen. So we'll see. But
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, there's still a lot of time ahead of us at this point.
I just spoke to Tim.
Oh, word? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that 2 weeks away from home, for him especially, with all the kids he had back in the States.
And he got more kids this year. He
Yeah.
got more kids.
Yeah, so I'm like,
They about to be Duggars in a few seconds. He was trying to get me at Westminster. Hubby, what is your job outside the home?
oh, I drive for Uber and Lyft. Mainly Lyft at this point. It's more financially viable.
He's out 6 days a week. And for how many hours?
I did about 45 hours last week, actually. No, I did more than that, because I drove for Uber too, but I didn't log my hours.
Yeah, he's going
At least
for
a good
lot of-
50 to 60 hours a week usually.
Yeah, it's pretty rugged. It's pretty rough. He's not home at night on the weekend. So like on Thursday through Saturday, where's your church located? Oh, here in Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy. Wow, man, I imagine that you stay busy. Yeah. Yeah, so he's out from
Yep.
in the evenings at from 7
Are
or
you-
8 to 5 in the morning the next day.
Are you driving for Uber again or Lyft?
No, she not.
She not?
Mm-mm.
What happened? Is the car still out of commission? Like, what happened? I know you were doing it, but yeah, let me know what's up. Because I'm curious.
Does the pay justify the gig? It sure does.
Car is
Listen,
on E. What do you mean? Like, is it like...
it's not working.
Yeah, it ain't working.
I know she
like,
need to get it fixed or something. Yeah, the gig, it absolutely. Like,
Yeah, it pays pretty well. And it's one of those things where after you, like, the more you work, the more money you're profiting. That's me to the pay well. Yep. That's what gas is for. Tires, ball, check engine light. Yeah.
I gotta go. Oh, okay. Take care.
She's out. Yeah, I would, yeah. If you get a chance to hook it up. Because that's the
I
other
told
thing,
her.
too. They definitely grade you on the quality of your car.
Let me give me one star. This live, right? Yep, it's live. Yep.
All the way live.
If you have some
Live and
questions,
direct.
questions or comments, you missed most of the scope, but it's all good. We're
Yeah,
talking
yes.
about relationships, sex, whatever, marriage. Man, my boy sent me a video of an Uber driver getting stolen. Oh no!
I saw that the dude was drunk in the back seat
Yeah.
and he couldn't tell the dude where to take him. SUV make the coins hilarious.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. Them
I
kind of cars keep you in prayer as you crank the key. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God for replay. Yes.
Yep.
We were just talking about the Proverbs 31 woman being a businesswoman and a keeper of her home.
This is totally random, but I just got a message from one of my passengers he's like a film director. He studied filming and stuff in Philly, but he checked out my YouTube and he said he liked some of the videos.
That's what's up.
So he's not even a believer either. So.
Nice, lovely. He meets all kinds of people. Like all kinds. South by Southwest. Hey.
I'm so jealous this year.
Yo, South by Southwest is about to be lit. Would you consider copping a fence to separate you and the public?
Offense?
What you mean?
You
mean in the car? I was like,
no, that's real. I'm not a cab, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't know. Not that I trust everybody that gets in the car, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like I need a wall to separate me from people. Plus, people can sit in the front seat too. So
unfortunately, he is not.
No, I'm not. I wish I could, but somebody's gotta watch the kids. So
yeah,
and I usually end up being the one that goes while she watches the kids. So I want her to enjoy her time out. What's the major thing that separates Uber from a cab? One, Uber, especially in New York, Uber drivers cannot pick up people off the street like, hey, you want to ride? Or they don't roll through the hood, honking their horns, trying to get attention so people know, hey, I'm a cab.
I hate it.
And the other thing is that there's accountability on both sides. So you rate the driver, and if the driver's doing crazy stuff, he'll get caught. And you can rate, as a driver, you can rate the passengers. So people know, like, hey, this dude's whack. Or, like, for instance, again, you can't pick people up off the street. So you can't.
Is Gypsy Cab like a hack?
Gypsy Cab, it's a hack. It's a hack.
Yeah, hacks are like random.
Yeah, they just, they find people, they pick them up, they give them a ride. But Uber's not like that. You have to do it through the app.
It's more sophisticated, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. And again, there's accountability. You know what I'm saying? What kind of whip are you using? Hyundai Sonata, 2013. I'm not trying to get personal, but how does getting paid work from Uber? I feel like I should give y'all a reference code or something. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all about to help me make some money. Shoot.
I mean, if y'all do want to sign up, listen, hit him up you can hit us up at oursexualhealing@gmail.com. He will give you the code, and then he gets the money.
So I'm about to
money.
Now. Look, plug like a mug. I had somebody give me the rundown. I didn't know how much about it at first. Get that $250. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Trying to get that $250.
Basically, you get paid every week. So you grind for the week. oursexualhealin@gmail.com.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you.
Screenshot that. You know what I'm saying? Swipe this way. Do whatever you gotta do.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so basically, you do your drives. Uber takes 30%. You keep your change, and then you get paid every Wednesday. At least I do anyway.
Can you get it like an option where you get paid every 2 weeks, or is it always every week?
It's always every week. Yep.
Wagwan.
Hey, what happening? I don't know why I said it that way.
I sent you my contact info about the move. I'm not sure if you got it.
Oh, okay. I might not have caught it. I'll have to go back and check. Yeah.
You should email him. That's probably the easier, because he rarely checks the Facebook. I feel like I check the Facebook more than you do. So yeah, just email him.
Yeah.
I have a question though for the ladies. If you don't follow me yet, how I remember the smile, John.
Oh yeah.
How's that chapter coming, Trish? It's coming. So actually, we'll talk offline. I did an outline though, so I'm good. That's a big step. Ladies, if you guys are interested in just information on how to be better, getting your life together, and like kind of putting to action some things that you have plan. Like maybe if you you have a goal to do something major, right? And you want to create something, or you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, and you don't really know the steps to get there. If you're interested, follow me at T-Bells. That's my name on Periscope.
my bad. TEA Bells.
Yep. You can follow me. I do scopes every Monday. Today I did not do a scope. However, I will probably do a scope tomorrow. So you can get your life. Yes, it's called Get Your Life with Trisha Bell. There it is. Yeah, if you are interested in just getting some good tips, follow me. I am also contemplating on doing an online course, like a mini course, like a really small course for people who, whenever you want to just, get some good tips, get like a good outline or like a worksheet, you could just go to that online course and have it forever. I've been meaning to ask, where did T-Bells come from? It was just, I don't know. It just kind of, I don't know. I was like, I like tea. Like, I literally like tea. And
her name starts with a T.
It's Bell. Yeah. And I just put a little spin on it. You know what I mean? TEA as opposed to just T. You know what I mean? I keep hearing "Get Your Life" from Mad Women. I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? So what I am talking about is literally getting your life together. Like, get your life together. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this, but I ain't do it yet. Get your life. So that's and it's so me. Like, that's just me. That's how I talk on a regular. So I really just encourage women to just really like put their hands to the plow and make moves. Because I'm really speaking from a place that I've already been and may still be in. I talk about my mistakes that I've made as an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So as I'm getting my life, I'm encouraging others to get their lives as well. And that's all that it is. Mm-hmm. So if you want to, so basically I'm asking to see if anybody would be interested in a mini course, if that's something you guys are into. And if you are into that, how much would you pay for a mini course? Because I see a lot of online courses. Of course, yes. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm about to tell my 7-month-old to get her life. I know that's right. $50. Destiny, you gonna pay for? Okay, $50. All right, that's what's up. Anybody else? Because I see a lot of courses online. Like, I don't know if y'all know Madiology or Mariah Kaz and all these other people. Depends on what it is. Yeah, it's a lot of courses out there for like $97, $297, $497. This is not that in depth, so I wouldn't even charge that much at all. It depends on the content. Okay, and what kind of content? I sold my book for $97. I mean, that's different. You wrote a whole book, like, and it was a lot. So you got to invest into getting your life. Listen, Destiny, you better preach. You have to invest in getting your life. So yes, I paid $497 for a mastermind that I am still currently in, that I've been in for the last like 6 months, and it's amazing. Like, we all as women, we help one another. We all support each other. It's really, really dope. I did pay $497 for it, and it's worth it. My business mentor is amazing. She has a lot of opportunities, and she sometimes brings me onto those opportunities. So I can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? I paid $497 for it. It's worth it. So set the price, I'll pay. No, $497. You're like, $4.97? Nah, bruh. No.
Hilarious.
Now, that was an investment. Like, seriously. Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't even really have it for real. but it was an investment. So, and it's been worth it. And I think it'll pay off in the end. So, yeah. Anyway, that's good to know. I'm going to create something and launch it this week. So look out for that. And,
we need that money before South by Southwest.
That's good, because I know nothing about business. I'm here to help you. Like, you ain't even got to pay nothing. I got you. I really got you, for real. $4.97, Trish. Get your life. Listen, that is a lot. It is. Woo, yeah. One day I might be on that status. I paid 5 figures for mentoring, invest in education. Absolutely. If it's worth it, and I know I'm gonna really get, it's gonna be like for real good and valuable. Absolutely, I'll put my money down for it. That's my new thing. Get your life. That's your new thing.
Hilarious.
Shut your what? Bye. Goodbye. More money. How about that? There you go. But it's only gonna be a diss. I know, right? Hilarious. Why would somebody come on the scope talking crazy? Like, people are crazy. For real.
Randomonium. Yeah.
Anyway, we out. We off this. Thanks, guys, for tuning in and smoking that K2. What? No money. Exactly. Oh my gosh, smoking that K2. I'm actually gonna do a scope on my account after this. So if you guys are still up, follow me, hit me up. All right, peace.